Hello, hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome. I am so happy and I am so glad to be doing this again with you. You know, this makes me vibrate really high when I'm just seated here talking to you about any social psychology issue, and I'm just so glad that I'm here today talking to you. And so, if you are new here, welcome to this channel, because in this channel we teach and learn from one another how to be better social beings and people of value, and just being happy while at it. So you're so much welcome. You're in the right family. Stick to the end. Subscribe, comment, like, and share my videos. Share my videos, guys, okay? Share my videos. All right, you're so much welcome. And I'll not waste time. I am gonna start with a word to ponder on today. And the word to ponder on today is none other than we may have no control over circumstances. We may have no control over circumstances, but we have control on how we react on them. Okay, let me repeat again. We may have no control on circumstances, but we can control how we react on them. Okay, so think about it. So that is the word to ponder on today. And so today I want to talk about consistency, and specifically I just want to focus on how you can achieve consistency. And I don't know if you're one of those people who normally will set a goal, or will want to be doing something on a regular basis, but you end up not, some days not showing up to it, or just forgetting about it completely. Maybe it's a routine that you want to develop in being fit, whereby you try to do exercises, but then in between you find yourself never showing up, never doing it, and as time goes by, you even dump the whole idea of just doing the exercises and stuff like that. So what does that mean? That you're not consistent? Are you that person also who will start something and along the way give up on it totally? Yeah, so this video is the right video for you. Okay, so how you're going to remain consistent. Okay, so being consistent is behaving in the same way, with the same attitude towards people, or achieving the same level of success in something. So when we talk about someone being consistent, is that this person is behaving in the same way, with the same attitude towards people, or just always achieving the same level of success. So this person, we will refer to him or her as a very consistent person. Okay, yeah. So why is it important to become consistent? It is very important to become consistent in life, in whichever thing that you're trying to do, simply because it is the easiest way for you to attain any goal in life. It is the easiest way for you to attain any goal in life. And I'll emphasize this by using an example. If you start developing a habit whereby you tell yourself that every day you'll be setting aside time to go and do some exercise so that you can be fit, and you put a specific time, let's say like it's 5, and every day you wake up at 5 to go and do those exercises, and your end goal was for you to lose weight, automatically you will have your result in a positive way, whereby you'll have lost some weight as you wanted, because you are consistent. Every day at 5 you are waking up to go and do what? To go and do those exercises. So the importance, or why should one become consistent, is simply because it is the easiest way to attain any goal that you have set aside. And now the biggest question is that I was talk to you about is, how can one achieve consistency in something or anything? How can someone achieve consistency? So these are the ways that you can simply achieve consistency, so that you can be a consistent person, so that it is now very easy for you to achieve the goals that you've set for yourself. And goals here doesn't mean that you set goals that you can are never going to be achieved. Like goals, even something as small as, I will be waking up at this time, yeah, I will be writing, I will be journaling at this time, I'll be meditating, I'll be eating correct diet. Those are the small goals I'm talking about that can truly result to you even being confident enough to even set bigger goals and achieve them with a very in a very easy manner, because you've been someone who has been practicing consistency day in, day out. Until now, getting to bigger goals is not an issue because you started small. You know, those small steps, that is what I'm talking about. So let me help you with this, that this is how you're going to achieve consistency. So the easiest way to achieve consistency, one, is by making sure that your habits, your thoughts, and your attitudes align with what you want to be. So make sure your habits, your attitude, your thoughts align with what you like to be, not what people want you to be. If people want you to be in a certain, okay, let me use weight, yeah? If people want you to have a specific weight, that is them suggesting that a specific weight will be good for you. But if it's not coming from you, then there's no need to go ahead and maybe, you know, have those habits and thoughts and whatever to achieve that. It has to come from you. So it is you to sit down and ask yourself, what do you want? Okay, so what you want is what now you are going to work on. So you make sure that the habits you are going to develop, the thoughts you are going to have, and the attitude you are going to have is aligning with what you want to be, not what people want you to be, but what you specifically as person X wants to be. Okay, yeah, so that is one. Two, by being intentional. Okay, by being intentional. And by being intentional here, I mean, don't just do things casually. Don't just like you know, be a casual person when you're doing things. Be intentional about what you're doing. You've said that you're going to start going to the gym. Be very intentional about it. Create time for it. Show up. Do the exercises. Finish. Then the next day you can still go back there, if that is how now you've planned how you're going to be doing your exercises. So be very intentional about your goals, the goals you've set. Be very intentional. Just don't do things casually, like, okay, today I feel like going to the gym, let me go. Today I don't feel like, let me stay. After 2 days, these 2 days I don't feel like going to the gym, let me stay. This coming one day I feel like going, let me go. No, that is not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about you being intentional about achieving your goals, okay? Or being intentional about what you want to achieve instead of doing it in a casual manner, okay? Yeah, so that. Then you have to train your mind to always react positively even in very difficult situations. Just train your mind to act very positively even in difficult situations. Please do not let people or things, you know, affect you easily. If you're that kind of a person who easily lets people and things affect you easily, then you'll deviate away from the small goals you've set for that day. For example, you've decided that once in a week I'll make sure I go to a specific gathering to do networking so that my net worth can increase. Okay, so that is the decision you've made. Now you come to the specific group and you find that their attitude is whack. No one is like positive enough, or you know, inviting enough to talk to. All those challenges that you're seeing, some you're talking to and you feel like they're being rude, and then now you decide, now I'm done. I'll never even come to such, you know, gatherings. Like, people are just whack, their attitude is stinking, I don't like the way they talk to me in a rude manner, you know, such. So you've already let people affect you, and it is not good. So when you want to be consistent, make sure that you react positively in difficult situations. Even like, let's say, weight. Maybe you've gained a lot of weight and you would like to lose some weight. You've been going to the gym for like a month and you're just so bored and so annoyed by the fact that in the 3 months you've only lost a kg. Okay, so now you're going to let that thing like distract you from the goal you want to achieve. You should not be like that. What you need to do is that react positively to difficult situation. It has been difficult, like in 3 months you've only dropped 1. You know, try and check yourself, like find out like what can you do, what can you not do, what can you balance, which extra type of exercise can you put in so that you can achieve your goal faster and all that. Yeah, so that is just like trying to encourage you that you have to constantly react positively in difficult situations. And please, 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 on an emphasis on the fact that do not let anyone or anything affect you in any manner. Okay, another thing is that please value your time and be very selfish with it. Please value your time and be very selfish with it. I believe that most people normally plan their days. If you don't plan your day, you're planning to fail. So you've planned your day and you realize that someone is asking you to maybe go hang out at a specific time when you are supposed to. I like using the gym because it's the most convenient example. So at 6 you're supposed to go to the gym, but that is your plan for that day, okay? And then that same 6 someone is calling you for, let's say, a date, or just go somewhere and have a drink or two. So you're not supposed to throw away your plan and just get into someone else's plan. That is what I mean by be selfish with your time. Be selfish with your time. You've planned that you're going to the gym at 6, let them meet you after, or plan for another day. But you just don't drop your plans for people just because something has come up or they have suggested something. You have to be very selfish with your time, and you have to value your time. You value your time, it will value you back. Okay? Yeah, because it is gonna lead you to be successful in the goal that you've set. All right? Yeah, last but not least, focus on one task after the other. Okay? Focus on one task after the other, and always, repeat the micro habits of regularly finishing one task by one. Okay? So focus on one task, finish, and then you repeat the micro habits of just regularly finishing one task before you go to the other task. This habit, especially us women, as ladies, we like to handle 100 things at once, and then you end up either having done shoddy work, or at the end of the day not achieved what you really wanted. Like nothing has been done, because we like touching this, touching that, touching, we like touch everything so that you can finish all of them at once, but you end up either having a shoddy result or just not being able to finish what you had planned. So to be able to have consistency, you have to always make sure that you focus on one task before the other. One task before the other. Focus on one task after the other. Okay? Okay? Or before the other task, you finish this first before you go to the next. Okay? And regularly just have this habit of finishing one task before you handle the other. I know, yeah, some other issues can be the reason as to why you want to do 100 things at once, but it's okay. But once you are aware of that, you have that self-awareness to know that this is just me. I like handling so many things at once, and I know it is coming from some wherever, so you get yourself back and say, I'll train myself to handle one thing at a time, one task at a time. Okay? Yeah. And lastly, make sure that your goal is part of your behavior, okay? By going hard daily. Make sure that your goal is part of your behavior, all right? For example, if your goal is to wake up in the morning and have a prayer and have coffee as you make the plans of the day, it should be part of you. Like you should embody it. Like you should embody your goals to be part of you, okay? Embody your goals to be part of you. That is just what I mean. Make sure that your goal is part of you by embodying it. And how do you embody it? By behaving in sync with your goal, okay? And having attitudes in sync with your goal, and also having thoughts in sync with your goals, okay? Yeah, so that is the easiest way that that you can be able to be someone who has consistency, or help you to be a consistent person, okay? Yeah, so I just hope that I have helped one or two. If you are having difficulty in being a consistent person, those are the things that you have to put in mind so that you can be consistent. And